Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Got a few things I want to talk with you about this morning. Some of these Democrats have lost their friggin' minds again. And I'm pointing a finger at you, Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib, or whatever the fuck your name is. You know, the Democrats finally seem like they're getting ready to police their own, this Representative Omar, who happens to be on the what do you call it, the Foreign Policy Committee. They're finally drafting a document for her censure for her anti-Semitic remarks. This isn't the first time. She's got a long list of anti-Semitic and anti-American rhetoric she's been spouting for years. And personally, I think she should be forced out of office. You can't do these things. It's just bullshit. I mean, I got a list of things that I want to talk about this morning, and it's just getting worse. So, they're just basically going to censor her. Personally, if anything, boot her off the committee. I mean, she's got no freaking right being on a foreign policy committee if she's so against Israel and all of that. But what do you want? These idiots have been back and forth at each other for years. And Rashida Tlaib, she basically, flat out stated, she wants to impeach the president. And if I do remember correctly, I think she did mention something about shooting him or something. Last time I checked, threatening the life of the President of the United States is a federal offense. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, hey, put it in the comments, I'll be the first one to admit I'm wrong. But, this shit's just wrong, I don't get it. It seems like the left can do whatever the fuck they want, and the right, President Trump does one thing and they're already all over him. I mean, 2 years of the Mueller probe, they still haven't found collusion. And they they won't, because there was no collusion, all right? If there was, they would have found it by now. But now they're going after, it's always something. The man could fucking cure cancer. And, it just, I don't get it, and they'd find something wrong with that. Finally get a president after 8 years, 8 years that actually loves America, as opposed to the great panderer. And little music to go with it. I'm trying something new. My buddy says I don't put out enough content. And he's right. If you follow the channel, I throw it out there every now and again, but this one's going to be a kind of a long one and kind of a ramble. But hey, if you're a regular to the channel, you know that's what you get with me. So what was Trump curing cancer? Yeah, if that man cured cancer or brought about world peace, they'd still find something wrong with it. But I don't know. It's just the shit's insane. The other thing I want to talk about is one of my favorite. Oh, here we go. AOC. Or as I like to put it, occasionally conscious. This woman is just remarkable. She really is. I'd call her a potato, but that would be an insult to potatoes. And I actually like potatoes. But I did digress. What was it said in Swing Blade? Taters. But anyway, her Green New Deal. Have you ever heard anything so retarded in your life? She's going after cattle farts and, but, here's the thing. If she's the representative for my district, the office that she just opened is 2 blocks from my house. Okay? So I think in a week or two or a few weeks, whenever I get around to it, I'm going to have to make myself a little trip up here and have a word with my representative. This could be fun. And yes, we will try to do it on hidden camera, and I'll post it on my channel. But anyway, back to her Green New Deal. Cattle farts? Seriously? You can't even articulate. I'm not the most articulate person in the world. Alright? I mean, I'm a plain speaking person. And yes, I'm doing this video in one take. If I screw it up, I'm just fucking keeping going. Because I lose the momentum and the thought process if I stop the tape and do it all over again. But already, what has she been in office? It's March. Excuse me. It's the beginning of March. She's already gotten dirty. They've got. Now she's being investigated for taking a little bit off the side to the tune of $1 million, from what I understand, in slush money. Really? You fucking socialist bitch? So much for, your rhetoric now, right? One of the people my ass. Now you're just another fucking politician. I was watching it the other day, man. The shit gave me a headache. This broad talks in circles. She really does. You can't get a straight answer out of her. And the whole thing of, she said something, and I'm paraphrasing. Everybody needs to sit down, shut up. She's in charge. Newsflash there, sweetheart. You work for me. All right. You're in my district. You don't run things the way you see it. You work for your constituents, i.e., me. Okay? So, yeah, and she talks about her Green New Deal, and I was actually up that way. I was on my way to the supermarket when her caravan, fucking big honking SUVs out there. She's bitching about carbon footprint and this and that. Do you really want to know? Some of you people don't live in New York. Granted, I only have like 12 subscribers, okay? She's talking about, people need to take mass transportation and this and that. She had a caravan of big-ass honking SUVs out there. They get like 13 miles to the gallon. Not green cars, not electric cars, okay? Fucking SUVs. Gas pigs. Her office is 2 blocks from the subway, people. 2 blocks. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, it's just, she says one, it's a total case of do as I say but not as I do. All right? I got 2 questions for you, Miss Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. How many times did you fart today? All right? I know I've been blasting them off. The wife made asparagus last night, and if you eat asparagus or broccoli or anything like that, that shit'll have you blasting all day, every day. But anyway, I digress. But she talks about cattle farm. And you know what? I would have actually taken her seriously. But when you word it as cattle farts, as opposed to, oh, I don't know, cattle outgassing, cattle, whatever, and spiced up the language a little bit, I would have taken it a little bit more seriously. So, I don't know. I just don't. Yeah, I'm playing on something else here because I'm reading something. But actually, I'm playing with the music, so you have to give me a minute. There we go. And it's true. I am my own worst enemy. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, I digress. In my defense, I've been up all night. Put the wife on the plane to California this morning, so I get some peace and a little time to myself. 30 years together, you kind of look forward to that. Get a little time away from the old ball and chain. Whatever. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. Ocasio-Cortez. She's another one. The woman makes my head hurt. I can't listen to her. Because as I said, I'm probably talking in circles and I'm probably as bad as she is. But, I don't know. Now we're gonna go on to like a little bit of a personal note. I go up to my buddies a lot, and last summer when I was up there, we came across the question of, and this is just to prove how much the buck has passed. Where he lives is a gun-friendly state, and the whole question of is whether me as an American and my Second Amendment right, in his state, you don't need a permit to open carry. So, I want to follow the law. So we took it upon ourselves to drop a phone call to the local sheriff. Local sheriff couldn't answer whether I was allowed to open carry in the state of where he is. And if you're in the channel, you know who I'm talking about. But any of the rest of you, I'm just being cryptic, and that's the case, So we called them up. They referred us to the state police. Called up the state police. Couldn't give me an answer. They referred us to the AG. So, I let it go for a while, and the other day I was bored and hadn't had a little time on my hands, so I typed off an email to the AG. I get an answer back the next day. Basically, they kicked the buck back down, couldn't give me an answer. I laid everything out. I said I said, here in New York, I can't get a concealed carry. I can't even get a permit for a handgun. Liberal fucking paradise we have here with our Mayor DeBozo, the clown, and fucking Adolf Cuomo up in fucking Albany. So, they basically send me an email back and said, hey, look, we just deal with, I never get this freaking word right, reciprocity, or whatever the fuck it is. If you can go, another state, they honor your CNC. So basically, what they said was, go to the local sheriff and, apply for a non-resident CNC. So, my question being, since I researched the thing, and his AG is a Democrat, by the way, and I don't even think it was even answered by, the man himself or whatever. It was probably like a secretary that just read the email and went, another fucking moron. But hey, it's so next time I go up, we're gonna physically take a trip down to the sheriff's department and say, hey, look, you need to make a decision on this. Can I open carry, and if so, type me up a letter that, so, because we know how everybody goes back on their word nowadays, and I personally don't want to get jammed up, but I also want to enjoy my constitutional right, even though I can't enjoy my constitutional right here in the liberal fucking paradise in New York City, where the criminals can have guns, but law-abiding citizens cannot. So, and if that's the case, and the AG even stated in the letter that I should apply for a non-resident concealed carry. Fine. If they're going to throw the paperwork in front of me, I'm going to apply for a non-resident concealed carry. Okay, that being said, we're going to move along. What was I going to say? I don't fucking know. I always hate when I get on these rants and tangents. I actually did have a whole write-up done for this. And for the life of me, I can't find the damn script that I wrote. Not that I ever stick to the script anyway. Shit. Those three fucking socialist idiots, CNC. Oh, and the idiot mayor in our town claims that crime is down, and whatever. But every day I'm seeing on the news somebody getting shot, whatever. But crime is down. Yeah, sure it is. And I ain't got fucking calluses on my fucking cock. Yeah, that was for you, dudes, and you mentioned that yesterday when we were talking. Switch hands and gain 2 strokes. So I should probably wrap this shit up. I'm already up this fucking 17 minutes. God. I don't know whether I need coffee or sleep. Rabbit, what are you up to? My rabbit. Probably getting into trouble. Oh, but anyway, I'm telling you people, I don't get it. But you know what? With the way the Democrats are going, Trump's got 2020 locked up. He really does. They're going to field all these people. All you hear is this so-and-so's going to run, that so-and-so's going to run, Bernie's going to run again. Seriously, you fucking communist prick. All this free shit. And don't you, people, young people, nowhere in the world that socialism has ever been tried does it work. It always winds up the same way. You say capitalism, the rich have everything and, we have nothing. Well, get off your asses and get a job, for openers. And, this is a capitalist free market society. That's what it is. The United States isn't a democracy. It's a constitutional republic. All right? But anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent, which isn't unusual for me. I talk like a tree. But I was down at the college that I work at the other day, and yesterday, as a matter of fact, and I'm listening to these millennials, and I heard the strangest thing the other day. There's this one idiot, I heard him say to the other idiot, we have to teach our parents. You have to what? No, I'm sorry. You need to learn from your parents. This is why you're so fucked up in the head now. It's because you all think you fucking know it all. And you don't learn from the people that actually know and actually have a little experience with life. Hey, I get it. You want to change things and this and that, but you know what? You're not changing the shit for the better. You're changing it for, you got these pipe dreams and no way to achieve it. So I don't know. I'm telling you, man, we're doomed. We're fucking doomed. You know, if I was 30 years old nowadays, I'd be almost fucking scared. But being halfway through 50, halfway to 60 now, God, yeah, another 5 years, I'll be 60, or thereabouts. Maybe a little shy, maybe a little more. Fuck it, fuck y'all. I ain't telling you. Old enough to know better, but don't. You know, it's like, you know, I'm glad, you know, that you know, I got a couple more decades to put under my belt if I'm lucky. After that, I don't give a fuck. We're screwed, dudes. We're totally screwed. You know, you got India and Pakistan over there fighting now, and both of them got nukes. You got Trump talking to pudgy Korean there, Kim Jong-un, and I was reading last night that, you know, intelligence has now got pictures that they're starting up their nuclear program again. So, and then you got the Russians with their hypervelocity missile, you know, so that's what, you know, it's shit gonna go to hell in a handbag fast. Like I said, people, you know, if you can and you do, that's it. Keep your guns, stock up on your ammo. You know, do what you gotta do. So, I don't know. I'm already up to 22 minutes here now, so, on this friggin' ramble. So, let's see, is there anything else I can think of that I want to get into real quick? It's probably going to take forever to upload this friggin' thing anyway. Cheap internet that I have. I don't think so. I think that might be it for now. So, I'm going to just leave those thoughts with you, as random as they are. Informative, not, or otherwise. So I'm going to sign it off now, YouTube. If you liked the video, hit the like. You know, if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe for my inane, insane comments. If you have a comment, you know, make one. I keep an open mind, you know, even if you are a liberal and you see this, you know, I'll listen to what you have to say. Be careful though, because I will answer you. So, anyway, that's it for me, YouTube. Be safe, be well. Keep your ears open and your head on a swivel. Later.